How's everyone doing tonight? Sorry for the abandonment of the earlier stream. I was having technical issues and had to restart my PC, and it was a whole fucking mess. But hopefully that should all be solved by now. Everything seems to be in order. So I don't really have any preamble to this, so let's just get into Devil May Cry 2. You made popcorn earlier? Damn, I want some popcorn now. Yes, Blether for Breakfast is one of the best songs on the not Devil May Cry, No More Heroes soundtrack. And like, that whole soundtrack is a banger. Shinobu's theme's another good one. Rocket Surgeon, like you said, we are finally cowboys. No more heroes. Kashmir Cannonball, of course. So we had gotten pretty far into Dante's story last time. By the way, one more thing that Devil May Cry 2 improves on over Devil May Cry 1, level select. In Devil May Cry 1, if you want to replay an old level to get stuff you missed, you had to beat the game and then start over from the beginning. The hunter will learn to feel with a leap of faith. Damn, that was a pretty good deep voice I just did there. Without any practice. And knowing me, I'll never be able to do that again on purpose. This is Black Sunshine. Nah, I kind of cracked there at the end. Another improvement, like, I'm trying to give this game credit where I can. That's very hard to do because Devil May Cry 2 is a very inherently flawed game. But it lets you hold more than one of each item for the most part. I guess that's something to be proud of. Only lets you hold one gold orb at a time though, even though the first game lets you hold as many as you want.
That man is...
By the way, you didn't miss anything in the story if you're just tuning in now. This is all told during Lucia's story, which we are going to see after completing Dante's story, because you have to do both to get the whole plot. Like, throughout this whole time that Dante's been, like, aimlessly wandering around and collecting a single arcana, sorry, two, because he got one from Mathieu. Lucy has gotten herself captured by Arius. Why is Kazuya there? I keep saying he unintentionally looks like the young Heihachi Mishima from Tekken Tag 2. Even though this game came out like a decade before Tekken Tag 2.
Your swan song will.
And he's an evil businessman with aspirations of godhood through demonic power, just like Heihachi. If you're wondering why I'm not just mowing him down with guns, I'm trying to make this a somewhat fun fight. As hard as it can be for Devil May Cry 2 boss fights. Look at all those swings I just whiffed because he has invincibility frames. Wow, that was just as pathetic as Dante fighting a human should be. Also, Argosax is a terrible name for a demon overlord.
Too easy.
Yeah, it's the Ludo narrative. Because, it's to show that, Arius is still just a human, so he's incredibly easy to defeat.
Forget about me. Kill Arius.
Don't worry. I've got you.
That was an incredibly short chapter, wasn't it? It literally took me less than a minute. Jesus. I forgot how short some of the boss fights in Devil May Cry 2 could be.
Why did you save me?
Oh yeah, here's the big twist. That we learn very abruptly in Lucia's story. She's not actually a human, she's an artificial demon created by Arius.
There's still time.
We have until the sun is completely eclipsed. But...
Is that scene why they made Dante jump off a building before you first fight him in Nocturne? Probably. Because Nocturne came out while Devil May Cry 2 was still the newest game in the series. Thank you again for reminding you about Dropkick Murphys. Hell yeah. Dropkick Murphys is awesome. Four lights will open the door to the future and the past. Oh god, this level. Yeah, you have to explore what's basically like a looping maze in order to find 4 switches that you have to activate in order to actually end the level. No. Dante's DMC2 outfit was only used in this and Nocturne, so you're not remembering incorrectly. Although, people have modded it into Devil May Cry 5, and it looks damn good in the RE engine. It's a shame that such a good outfit was wasted on such a bad entry in the series. Like, this level is really good for grinding orbs on, because enemies constantly respawn every time you enter and exit an area of the stage. But at the same time, it's got this general feeling of, okay, can it be over yet? Oh no, I'm poisoned. However will I survive? Yeah, Savage Golems and the Sea Monster boss are the only things in this whole game that can poison you. Which is why the poison mechanic is nothing really to fret about. Especially since it just heals itself after a few seconds. Hey Shiva! Sorry I missed your stream. I'm sorry I keep missing them. I feel so bad about missing streams from someone who's supporting me throughout all this. You didn't miss much. The can poison kill you in this game? It can if you just happen to be at really low health. Otherwise, it's not a threat whatsoever. God, I need to get rid of that. I keep saying I need to get rid of that timer for HelloFresh because the sponsorship's over. But I'm, like, too lazy to go in and do it. I know you say that I don't have to support you, but I want to. We're friends, after all. Yeah, there's one of the 4 switches we need to hit. 3 more to go. Oh, there's a gold orb up there. I did not know there was a gold orb up there this whole time. Fire Emblem GBA still has the most useless poison ailment you know of. I'm sure I could probably find more useless poison ailments than even that. Like, I can't remember what game it was. I wish I could remember what game it was. But it has a poison ailment, but it's not like a traditional poison ailment where it gradually saps your health. All it does is make you move slower. I wish I could remember what game that was so I could give you more context. Here I go, slaughtering my way through the monkey section like a liquored-up hillbilly with a shotgun at the zoo. And by the way, for this Devil May Cry marathon that I'm doing, yes, I will be playing the reboot. I haven't decided. You know what? I'm going to do the original release just for extra lulls because the definitive edition that's on PS4 is only available on consoles. It was never ported to PC, and it was all the improvements were added by the porting team, which was I can't remember the name of the studio, but it was the one that did the PC port, which is, before the definitive edition came out, that was considered the best way to play DMC Devil May Cry because it ran at higher frame rates and higher resolutions and had additional content that was like additional difficulty options and tweaks that were not available in the initial console release. That idea, what if in a DMC-like game there were status ailments that you could recover from more quickly by increasing your style rank? I like that idea because it gives you more of an incentive to play stylishly beyond just getting higher rankings at the end of the level and earning more red orbs from individual encounters. Like, part of me thinks that Bayonetta handled the ranking system better than Devil May Cry ever has, because it still encourages you to play stylishly, but it gives you, like, it's more inherently tied into the rewards that you get for completing a stage, whereas your stylish rating is very much one of the, not the largest factor in whether you get a good grade or not. It's more so about how long it took you to complete and how much damage you took, traditionally. Beautiful Joe also had a really good ranking system, which I believe is where Kamiya got the idea for how Bayonetta handles ratings. Like, it rates you after every section of the stage, and then gives you a final ranking after tallying all of them up at the end. I like how it handles it. I like that approach better than traditional Devil May Cry. More so, I like how Bayonetta 2 handled it, because items no longer count against your ranking. So it's not like, oh, I dared to heal myself when I was near death, so I didn't fucking die and have to start over again and take a massive penalty, so I got a terrible ranking. Bayonetta 2, I think, has better combat than Bayonetta 1, and it's just, like, mechanically a more solid game. I just think that Bayonetta 1 is the more definitive Bayonetta experience. I agree. Alright. You own both but haven't played either? Fucking do it. And while you're at it, watch the Bayonetta anime movie, Bloody Fate. It's a abridged recap of Bayonetta 1, but with a few storytelling differences. Few things that fleshed out the world of Bayonetta, but then some stuff that's also, like, we couldn't fit every minor detail of Bayonetta 1 into a 90-minute movie, so we, shortened some parts and abridged some parts together. And there's a few characterization differences that are different than Bayonetta 1, like, Luca's more the comic relief butt monkey here than Enzo is. Enzo's only in one scene, now that I think of it. And Bayonetta and young Cereza spend more time together, so there's a lot more emphasis placed on their quote-unquote mother-daughter dynamic than the game itself did. You see why this level drags on for a while, right? It's because enemies don't just respawn, like, when you leave a room. It's like, if you just move a few feet away from their spawn area, they respawn as soon as you enter. Makes it good for grinding, but gets very tedious very quickly. Yes, it is very annoying. Reminds you of Kingdom Hearts in a way? Yeah, it is kind of Kingdom Hearts 1-like. Kingdom Hearts 1 had more of a problem with the constantly respawning enemies than Kingdom Hearts 2 did, except that game had a level system, so you were incentivized to grind. This game, it's like, it's very easy to grind if you want to, but it'll tank your rating at the end of the stage if you actually do take the time to grind, because the bigger chunk of your end level rating is based on time rather than combat. It also doesn't help that you can't turn the camera in this game, so some sections are kind of awkward to navigate through. Especially in this stage. Yeah, you only really need... Yeah, in Kingdom Hearts 1, you only really need to grind for, like, super boss stuff. Or, if you really want to unlock specific abilities. The ship. By that, do you mean the Peter Pan level? The one that takes place mostly on Captain Hook's ship? Or do you mean the ship they were trying to build at the beginning? Or do you mean the gummy ship sections? Or do you mean the final form of Ansem, where he takes the form of a ship with his body sticking out of it? Hello! I never knew there was a rocket launcher in this game. Not that I'm ever going to use it. I'm never going to use that rocket launcher because the default pistols are so comically overpowered to begin with. So there's really no reason to use any other guns in this game. Here we go with the wizards again. We got the Brontomancer, we got the Pyromancer, we got the Oromancer. They all look exactly the same, they just have different elemental attacks. Sorry, they don't look exactly the same now that I'm getting a closer look at them. They have slightly different hoods. The only reason to use the missile launcher is to see how big the explosion is. This is Devil May Cry 2. It's not going to be anything impressive. It's not like I've used it before. It's the slowest gun in the game. So there's really no reason to use it. Actually, now that I think about it, there's one gun that's even more overpowered than the default pistols, and it's a dual submachine guns that you get very late into the game. Which is basically, what if the pistols were automatic instead of semi-automatic? Just hold square to win is how I can best describe the SMGs. Well, cool that I can go up to this section that has nothing on it. Alright, that's 3 of the orbs down, just need to find one more, and the hunt for the last one's always the biggest pain in the ass. Look at this blood decal just floating in the air. It's not even on the wall. By the way, I decided on, I haven't decided on what, this, Thursday's streaming content is going to be yet. Once again, it depends on, how far we get tonight. But, for those of you that were there for the, saga of Right to Hell Retribution, I found a way to get the DLC. So I'm technically still not done with that game. The duality of man right there. One, Tivo responds with yay to the prospect of more Right to Hell, and, Kier responds with oh god, no. More push kicking. Yes. We gotta respect woman up and down the country. Jake Conway, professional woman respecter. By the way, right there in that corner where you're probably not even paying attention is our last sword for this game, which I won't be using because there's no reason to switch swords in this game. Unless you like slightly different speed or power, depending on whether you choose the big sword or the skinny sword. Alright, what's our new amulet power? I think this is the healing upgrade, if I remember correctly. Yes, healing heart, that's what it was. It makes you heal slightly more every time you use double trigger. There we go, Merciless. It's the same as Rebellion, except it has a wider hitbox. Alright, we hit all 4 targets. Now we can go to the end of the stage, and you're going to be shocked at the absolute amount of lazy asset reuse in the next stage, by the way, if you were here for my Devil May Cry 1 streams. Okay, let's get this fight over with. There we go. Double trigger plus guns for when you just can't be asked to do anything else. Alright, I think this is the part where I'm going to fuck up the most, because you have to, like, kill an unspecified number of enemies, and you have to do it... Hey, Jashai! You have to kill an unspecified number of enemies that the game never gives you any, like, counter for, and, you have to do it within a time limit. for no apparent reason. No, wait, no, that's next level. Hey, hi, Phantom! You're totally not a reused asset from Devil May Cry 1. Doug Dimmadome is trending on Twitter. I love it. Eat my burger. Funny you say that. I actually did some more experimenting with cooking today. I made chicken strips from scratch, and they were damn good. There we go, Phantom's dead. He just came back with no explanation after being fucking obliterated in Devil May Cry 1. And he's just gone with no mention. Devil May Cry 2, ladies and gentlemen. This is the level where it gives me the most trouble, because, in order to fucking beat it, you just have to, like, try over and over again until you finally manage to kill enough enemies. Which would be fine if it gave you, like, any sort of counter for how many enemies you need to kill, but it fucking doesn't. Did you just throw a bear at me? How dare you? How dare you? You should expect all the puns from these people in chat. We're the opponents all around. Okay, I guess I win. That went on for way too long. Well, if there was an ailment that prevented the use of all style actions, like, style actions aren't you don't really do any specific actions to, gain style or, like, get specific abilities from style. It's more so that, your style goes up based on how varied your combos are. Or in Devil May Cry 2's case, how many times you can hit opponents without taking damage and without waiting too long. So I don't think that would really work. Oh, like, oh, you mean the style switching, stuff like that. That would work for Devil May Cry 3 onwards, but, actually, no, that would really only work for, Devil May Cry 4 onwards, because unless you're playing the Switch port of Devil May Cry 3, you're just kind of left with, one style at a time, unless, because style switching wasn't introduced until Devil May Cry 4. In a game like DMC 4 or 5, yeah, that would be pretty interesting, and it would, be an incentive to, play well and to, punish sloppy players who rely too much on, style actions. Because style actions, especially in Devil May Cry 4, are extremely overpowered. Because, like, Dante's entire half of Devil May Cry 4 was extremely rushed, so they didn't have time to properly balance the game around, the abilities he has, compared to Nero. Why is this whole upper section here if there's nothing up here? This is another level that I don't... Well, I don't particularly like any level in Devil May Cry 2. I mean, it's Devil May Cry 2, but, I feel like the whole later part of this game is kind of a slog in Dante's story, because this level here is basically one big maze where you have to keep going back and forth between different areas, collecting, items to unlock new warped areas of the stage, and it's very easy in this part to get hit by those orbs and teleport to this little hell zone where you have to waste your time fighting enemies. I feel like that's the main unspoken problem with Devil May Cry 2's combat. It's not just that the combat is really easy. It's that it's just not fun. And the fact that it's really easy makes it so you just want to get every encounter over with as quick as possible. Alright, now we got the Sacrilege, which is a really weird name for an item to pick up. So we put the Sacrilege in the statue, and that warps the area behind it into, like, twisted demonic area. Also, by the way, that portal to the underworld that we took apparently just leads back to Arius' tower, which Dante was able to get into in the span of a cutscene before. Really feels like they skipped a few story beats here. For what little story this game has. Alright, here we go. Whoa, wibbly wobbly camera angles. Oh, and this guy is back. Just out of nowhere. I guess he was supposed to be our Nilo Angelo of the game, considering we fight him twice. But since none of the bosses have any dialogue or personality, or any real plot significance, it doesn't work. There we go, he's dead again. Amaterasu needs to chill. Apparently this dude's supposed to be based on, like, some part of Norse mythology. But you would never know that anything from this game is based on Norse mythology because it has nothing to do with the theme of the game. Oh no, it's the elevator ride from hell. Holy shit, he glitched out the elevator! I've never seen that happen before with an enemy in any Devil May Cry game. By the way, now we're in hell again. Just out of nowhere. And here's our boss, the only one besides Arius that talks.
The son of Sparta. You must repent your sins.
Don't speak. Just die.
Wow, what a witty comeback, Dante. This is probably my least favorite boss in the game because there's no... It's not a hard boss fight, it's just... It doesn't make it clear how you're supposed to properly fight it, so I just spam guns the whole time. Clip is in the server, thank you. Remember, post all clips you take of my streams in the clips part of my server. So I can actually see them, because Twitch doesn't really notify a streamer when they've been clipped. Such a fun and riveting boss fight, isn't this? Don't you just love bosses in a hack and slash game where you don't get to either hack nor slash? Fucking finally! I think that's the quickest I've ever cleared this stage, because I didn't even bother exploring the whole maze. Thank you for that, Tachai. Mission 17! Evil must be opposed and destroyed. No shit. How many chapters are there? I think 20. And then we also have to do Lucia's story on top of this.
Now, I'll absorb his power. I will become an all-powerful immortal.
What the hell is with this voice acting?
What? What's going on?
Is there a problem?
You!
Oh, he switched. Check it out. He switched the coin Medaglia for the coin Arcana for his
A false coin?
flip coin.
False god.
So obviously that means the ritual's not going to work, right? What was that battle cry?
Showtime.
And now we get to fight him again. It's the exact same boss fight as last time, except instead of summoning monkeys, he summons secretaries and monkeys. My gym partner's a monkey vibes. My gym partner's an NFT. Nice to have one person hamming it up in what they know is obviously a bad story.
Yeah. Here's your crown.
Get ready for the most infuriating scene in the game.
Arius.
So we defeated Arius. The ritual was a failure because Dante swapped out the coin he needed for a fake coin.
Kill me.
Everything's done, right?
And everything will be over. I thought I was a descendant of the clan that protects Vida Marly. The ones who have the blood of the devils. But the truth is, I was created by Arius. I could become a monster and attack the humans at any time. Now, kill me. It's your job to hunt devils.
Yeah, that whole thing about the ritual being ruined and failing and the hell portal not being able to be opened, fucking bullshit. Turns out, I guess he didn't need all the magical artifacts he needed, because even though one of them was swapped out for a fake one, and they make a point to say that the ritual was a failure, it just opens anyway with no explanation, because plot convenience. One of the biggest asshole I've ever seen in a story just to justify having a final boss.
What? The ritual was incomplete. But the door to the demon world is...
You don't get to just lampshade your own plot hole without explaining the plot hole.
Hunting devils.
Once you enter the demon world, you may never be able to return. I'll go. I'm expendable. You don't need to worry about me. I'm happy if I can die like a human.
No. Devils never cry.
But...
Let's leave it to fate. Heads?
Okay, here's our payoff for the whole coin flipping thing that Dante's been doing the whole game.
See you around.
Don't you want to hear the story about Sparta from Mathieu?
I know. He did the same thing. Hold on to my coin, Lucia.
Okay, so, the big payoff for the coin thing, because it's actually shown in Lucia's story, is it's a coin with two heads. So, he was always going to say yes, he was just fucking with them by saying, oh, I might say no! I don't get it. Okay, here's our big demon we've been building up to, Argosax, which is literally just an amalgamation of Devil May Cry 1 and 2 bosses. Wait, how does he call Tails to summon Dante if it's a coin with 2 heads? That was the whole point of the coin in Devil May Cry 2, I guess. Is that it's a 2-headed coin. By the way, it's got a head of Griffin from Devil May Cry 1, even though Griffin wasn't even in this game. At least with the Phantom head, it makes sense, since we did fight Phantom in this game. Oh no, the tentacles are back! Dante about to get tentacled hardcore. Yeah, but, like, how can he lose a coin toss where the coin has 2 heads? I guess he just decided to stop being a dirty, dirty cheater after Devil May Cry 2. I get that Demi-Fiend makes the call, but if it's Devil May Cry 2 Dante, it should be a 2-headed coin, so it should be impossible to win with Tails, whether he calls it or not. I think I just found an exploit. He can't hit me. Oh, you misspoke. I get it now. Alright, that's the first form down, and it was incredibly underwhelming for a final boss. There we go. There's the real Argus Axe. Also, Argus Axe can switch genders depending on... Sorry, sexes. Depending on what fighting style it's using. If it's using the sword, it's male, and if it's using the whip, it's female. And we fight Argus Axe's final form, just like we fought every other fucking boss in this game. We just shoot it till it dies. There we go, Argus Axe is dead. Because, this is a pathetic final boss. How's Dante gonna finish him off? That was underwhelming. Oh, and he just happened to have a motorcycle in hell, or happened to find one in hell.
All the way to hell.
And that's Devil May Cry 2. Next challenge, Lucia disc. Not even a credit sequence. Alright, so let's start Lucia. Yeah, Dante's tide's over already, it just stops. Because, you have to get the rest of the story from, Lucia.
Devil May Cry.
Alright, this opening cutscene is the same as the one in Dante's story, so we'll just skip that. Lucia at least gets her own unique levels. That's one thing I can say that, future Devil May Cry games neglected to do when, they gave you multiple playable characters. So you're not just trotting through the same areas that Dante did as a model swap. Yep, the designated waifu character of this game, Lucia, who would never appear in another Devil May Cry game again. Such a shame. She had potential to be an interesting character. And she does get revisited. She does get revisited in the prequel novel, but she's unlikely to ever make another actual appearance in a game again, just because of the stigma that Devil May Cry 2 has attached to it. Not that I say, like, she shouldn't come back. I would like to see her join, Dante's, platonic harem, let's call it, with a Christian lady. Lady is best girl. And, Shiba, you will be happy to hear that one of the most popular mods for, Devil May Cry 5 is to, remove all the censorship stuff from, Lady's nude scenes and add anatomy to her. Because, Southern Mechanic, yeah, Nico. Nico is another top-tier girl. It runs on the RE engine, so, once people figured out how to mod, like, Resident Evil 7, that just set the standard for modding all future Capcom games, more or less. Like, it shouldn't surprise you since there's, nude mods for, Resident Evil 2 Remake. You know, a game that very much doesn't need anything sexual in it. So Lucia uses these twin blades as her weapon instead of, like, a big sword. And instead of guns, she has throwing knives. They're just as overpowered as the guns are. Yes, I get serious God Hack vibes from her combat because of the twin blade fighting style. Naifu waifu, I love that! There's actually one more playable character in this game who I won't be going over, because, she's more of a bonus than, like, an actual story, and that is Trish. You can unlock Trish, either through a cheat code, or by completing some sort of challenge in this game. I don't know the specifics of it, but her whole gimmick is that she's just Devil May Cry 1 Dante. Yeah, I tend to play rogue-type characters in RPGs, so I'm also a Twin Blade user more often than not. See, I used to play a tank in Final Fantasy XIV, but I'm terrible at tanking, so I switched to DPS. I still need to play that Monster Hunter game you got me. It's not that I'm not interested in Monster Hunter. I do want to try it out. It's just I have such a massive backlog already. And that, like, I'm just now getting to Death Stranding. And that's gonna take a while to complete. Ooh, what you gonna cook here? I always get so lost in this first stage because everything looks the same. Steak and mushroom, nice. It's fine. I've played my fair share of PS4 games that have long loading times. Yeah, I've played Sonic 06 multiple times. I'm fine with long loading times on some games, as long as it's not like, oh god, I hope the game didn't crash long. Probably the longest loading time I've ever had to deal with, and this was entirely my fault, was I tried burning a copy of Soul Calibur 1 for Dreamcast, but I burned it incorrectly. And the game kinda worked, but it had massively fucked up audio, and like 30 to 45 minute load times. Not second, minutes. Here's her Devil Trigger, it's like little bird lady. And in Devil Trigger, instead of getting like machine gun fire like Dante does, she gets spread shots. So there's another thing that helps make her not just a simple model swap for Dante. There we go. There's what I was looking for. Secret room. And already we've got a better reward than the first secret room of fucking Dante's story. We get a blue orb piece. Blue orb piece, not a full blue orb, obviously. And there we go, level 1 complete. Mission 2. The aerial heart will give the Protector the chance to reach the skies. You joke about calling it a blorb, but that's really an abbreviation that some Devil May Cry fans use for blue orbs. I find Lucia to be a bit more satisfying to do melee combat with than Dante. I don't know why. But even so, nothing beats just spamming ranged weapons. Look at the size of that bird. Please, analog stick dead zones, don't fuck me over. It's harder to get a good amount of red orbs out of the red orb fountains with Lucia because she just, like, flips all over the place. So, more often than not, she just whiffs most of her hits on it. This camera is kind of painful, not gonna lie, hell yeah. See what I mean when I say that enemies respawn super easily in this game? I didn't even leave the room and they're already back. Uh-oh, is it boss fight time? Oh no! That guy! That was pathetic. Just like every boss in this game. Arcana Spada. Not a new weapon, just, one of the relics we need to collect. It looks like a weapon she would use, but it's not. No, don't jump, Lucia! You have so little to live for!
Where's Mathieu? Mathieu? Mathieu?
Good grief. They really made a big mess, didn't they? It sure took him a while to find this place. Oh? You have a...
There she is, tiny shriveled French granny.
You knew him?
Oh, yes.
Oh, by the way, not only did she know Sparta in the past, the Devil May Cry 5 prequel novel also confirms that she once had a fling with Sparta.
We must ask this favor of you. You see, there's a man who's transformed our land into a demon's paradise. His name is Arius. And although he is the president of an international public corporation, he uses the demon power. Please, deal with Arius and his master for us.
Looks like it's your lucky day.
Wonderful! I am very pleased. It leads to a harbor. If you are successful, I will tell you a story about your father, son of Sparta. Did you obtain the other Arcanus, my dear? Here is the bastone. Now we have only one piece remaining. I believe that it is in the ruin.
I know.
Mission 3. She has many arms, but only one heart, as she waits for the Protector deep in the water. Fuck it, just run straight to the end. I got shit to do. Spain! There's just so little to say about Devil May Cry 2. I'm sorry I haven't been giving the most insightful commentary during this. It's like, you just look at it and you can tell it's not exactly the greatest. There we go, that's what I was trying to get. Will they ever stop coming? Seriously. Ah, I saw something up there. Come to me. There we go. Now we got that full blue orb. I didn't know that was up there. That's actually a pretty clever hiding spot. Well done, Devil May Cry 2 designers. Alright, guess there's nothing else over here. Let's go on to see Lucia get tentacled. Here we go! The tentacle monster's back! There we go, tentacle monster's dead. For the second time. Now the anime girls can run freely. For a second I thought this was going to turn into a new episode of Kuro Inu. But, with more tentacles and less goblins. Or orcs, or whatever they were. Dodge flame tubes and navigate through the cracked city streets, so that when the time comes, your path will be shown. And now we're just in the city. No real transition, just plop. Thankfully, there's no infested chopper fight in this stage. Otherwise, I'd have to just rage quit. offense heart. Excuse me, got the hiccups. There's the monkey boss. He's just plopped into the beginning of the stage with no fanfare. I believe there's some more stuff to find around here before we progress. Okay, so there was nothing here, and I just wasted my time. Nice. Oh boy, here come the tanks! Ouroboros. Complete global saturation. Oh boy, we're back here in the factory. I always hated the name of this weapon. Cranky Bomb. That feels like a mistranslation. It's a fucking useless weapon, too. Back with steak. Good, very good. I completely forgot where I'm supposed to go in this stage, because parts of it that are accessible to Dante are not accessible to Lucia. There we go, it's this door over here in the corner. It should be one combo or interact button for those things, yeah. They're a staple of the Devil May Cry series, though. But usually they're not, like, repeatedly combo this thing over and over and over and over again, because, like, the amount of combos you have to do to activate them is a lot shorter. By the way, this just fucking comes out of nowhere, and it's like, oh no, now it saps our health. Evil heart. So now we've essentially got a time limit. Come on, I want to get that gold orb. Isn't Evil Heart a Neptunia character? No. There's a lot of Heart characters, but Evil Heart is not one of them. The only evil CPU in the series, and even then she's not really evil, she's just like a sympathetic villain, is Blue Heart. Come on, yeet the fuck! Yeet the fuck! This is so hard to stay on because the camera angle's all fucky. God damn it! Get the fuck! Get the fuck! Come on. I can't see if I'm near the edge of this thing or not because the camera angle is so shit. Why did they place something up there? In a place where it's just a pain in the ass to get to? I can't see where I'm going to land because the camera here is such a fucking bad angle. And I'm pretty sure Lucia doesn't have a proper drop shadow on here. Come on, get the fuck up there. Come on, get up there. Fuck it. I wasted so much time trying to get that! Now I'm almost dead! Am I gonna be streaming for a bit? Yeah, I am. Don't know how much longer. I usually just stream until I get tired of streaming. I don't really plan out, like, allotted times for me to stream. I was actually planning on raiding you, but I didn't know when you were going live. Alright, there's our, new, throwing weapon, which I will never use. There we go, finally got rid of the evil heart. Now we can play this stage like a normal fucking Devil May Cry stage. Oh boy, another slow elevator ride. Are we at the end of the stage yet? Yes, yes, we are. The Protector, the King, and the Truth. Alright, who's ready for some plot dump?
Well, well, it appears that the defect is back.
Defect?
You are my creation.
We're not even halfway into her story and we've already got the big twist about, like, oh my god, the character that, the character that's the deuteragonist of this story is not actually a human. Like, this feels like something that should come at the end of the story, not like 1/3 into it.
Look, you have the mark on your shoulder. Prove
And it's just dropped so casually, it's weird.
Kai. That is your real name.
Oh no, he's going to summon the Keyblade!
The Arcanas. With them, my power will be complete, and I will become like the immortal Argosax. I will achieve absolute wisdom and transcend all.
You know, in a game where every voice actor is giving it like a 5 out of 10, I at least have to appreciate Arius's voice actor for hamming it up in every speech he gives.
Will betray your upbringing and turn on the humans. Accept it.
By the way, we're in hell now. Revealing a twist type thing early could work if the full dramatic potential of a character and or audience knowing that fact is utilized. Like, she has a heroic BSOD about it, but it's like at the very end. For most of the story, she just doesn't give a shit. Until she suddenly does. And then she very quickly stops. By the way, Mothra's back. Don't you just love when the auto-target doesn't lock onto the thing you're actually trying to fight? Oh no, she's getting bored!
What is a man?
Hey! Nade Raid! Thank you!
Star Grenade raided my stream with 7 viewers.
Thank you! Yeah, I'm guessing you did the, sorry I wasn't there for your stream. I didn't know what time you were streaming, so I was planning on raiding you, actually. I guess that won't be happening tonight. Yeah, we're doing Devil May Cry 2. We finished Dante's story, now we're on Lucia's story. I'll try to be there for Chain of Retailers. Because that was fun. That was fun to record. How was the, how'd your stream go? How was the reaction from the people that hadn't seen, Kingdom Hearts 1 fan dub yet? No, I don't want to target the larva, I want to target the giant fucking moth! This game's very, frustrating with how its auto-target works, and there's no way to turn it off. Like, I've been, last time, my words are failing me. Last time I streamed this, I went into, as much detail as I could about, how troubled this game's development. That explains, like, why it turned out so off compared to, Devil May Cry 1 and the later Devil May Cry 3. But, I mean, we're always, Nade's always, recruiting for potential future fan dubs. I'm not going to speak on behalf of him, because that's up to the boss man to decide. But I'm glad you guys enjoyed his and everyone else's hard work. These people have, when I say these people, I'm of course referring to the, Star Productions, members, have such great comedic timing. Oh no, Lucia's getting bored. Yeah, my plot twist. Yeah, we're gonna need a lot of people for KH2 just because of how many characters there are compared to Kingdom Hearts 1 and Chain of Memories. My favorite thing about at least the improv fandubs that I've been able to participate in so far is that, like, we always find a way to manage, like, setting up a joke at the very beginning and then making it pay off at the best possible moment.
That's why I have this ability. Someday I'll attack humans.
Yeah, the story always comes full circle, even though it's complete. Thank you for following, Jericho Red. That's the throw spooked me. Thank you. But yeah, thanks for the follow, CEO Biori. Yeah, like, our team's, impeccable ability to, masterfully pull up set up and pay off. It's phenomenal. I was actually not very confident in my improv skills before Nate coerced me into participating in the Chain of Memories fandom, and boy was it worth it, because that was so fun. Also, water level, with even worse swimming controls than Devil May Cry 1, and you don't even get the needle gun until, like, I think another level, so you're just stuck with the cranky bombs, which are impossible to properly aim with. Yeah, we have a water level in a Devil May Cry game without being able to properly fight. Like, this is the closest thing you can do to melee in water, just awkwardly swinging. And we do get the needle gun, Waterworld. Yes, Kevin Costner in Waterworld. Like, Devil May Cry 1 had some water sections in it, but they were nowhere near as bad as they are in Devil May Cry 2, because they were in first person, they were easier to control, you didn't move anywhere near as slowly, and you got the, needle gun fairly early on. Ooh, have fun watching The Boys. And thanks again for the raid, Nate. You are really the best, bro. Or what part's this? Aqua Heart. I am, you know, I think it's supposed to, like, make it so you swim faster, but the difference is so negligible that it might as well not even be here. Claymore. That's our wide-range weapon, which I will not use because this is Devil May Cry 2 and there's never a reason to switch weapons. All you have to do is spam your default guns, or in Lucia's case, throwing knives. There's the needle gun down there, so we can finally properly do water combat. Because trying to do water combat with the default weapons in the water sections is just a nightmare. By the way, ignore the stream element spot, because, with the, notifications for, like a sponsorship, because, that sponsorship period is over. So, if something possessed you to, sign up for, HelloFresh through my link, it wouldn't do anything, helpful. I just haven't disabled that timer yet. Look at how agonizing this combat is. Come on. Get out of the way. Shit. It's so easy to overshoot or undershoot your jumps here because the camera angle's so bad. You can't tell how high anything is because you're trying to jump on what are essentially flat 2D images. There we go, now I can finally get the damn needle gun. Can you descend faster, Lucia, please? This all is going on long enough. There we go, the bow gun. And you have to manually equip the bow gun, because this is before they introduced gun swapping. I think. If there is, like, a weapon swapping button, I don't know what it is. Oh boy, underwater boss. That's what Devil May Cry was missing. Oh, it's also a boss that could just make itself invincible whenever it wants to, I think, if I remember correctly. I'm probably not. No, it makes itself invisible so you can't auto-target it, even though you can still hit it. This is another one of those bosses where I really don't get what the strategy is, and except for shoot it until it dies. Also, good luck trying to dodge attacks in an underwater fight. You know, this boss fight could have worked better if it didn't have so much health. If it was like, yeah, it spends a lot of the fights being invisible, so you can't see it, but it's like a fragile speedster. Instead, it's painfully slow, and he just spends most of the fight like not letting himself be targeted. But you can still hit him. But the hitboxes are jank. And you can't dodge anything because the underwater controls are shit. I could see a way to salvage this boss, but I guess that was beyond the dev team's capabilities. Thank God that's finally over. And all I get for that is one measly red orb. Okay, first things first, we are powering up the throwing daggers. Oh yay, more water! And more reused assets from Devil May Cry 1. I forgot about these dudes. we all stayed up this late besides bedtime revenge procrastination? Because sleep is for the weak. Please, I just wanna get out of these hellish water levels, please! Oh, thank God, I'm finally out of the water. Fuck the cranky bombs, we're never using them. Reflect my power. Motherfucker! Oh no! Oh no! We filled the room with water! No! Why did the devs think this was a good idea? You know what our fast-paced action game needs? Slow, clunky water levels. People love it. Good night, Cobalt Rogue. Get some good sleep. Oh, fuck this. I'm not getting this amulet piece. It's not worth it. Oh boy, who's ready for the same boss we fought earlier? Except he's red this time instead of blue. And now the room's trying to kill me. Great! I think after this stage is over, I'm gonna call it a night, and we will continue with this on Thursday. Because I don't need to be staying up too late. Not like I had much to do tomorrow, it's just I don't want to, get myself back into a funk.
Did you find what you were looking for?
Yes. Now we can stop Arius's ambition.
Whatever.
But, actually, I do not deserve this power. Bring this to Mathieu for me. Please. I've got something that I need to take care of.
And then she goes to 1v1 Arius. I shit you not. Alright, thank you everybody who tuned in. Thank you, Nate, for the raid. Thank you, new follows. And, I'll see you again tomorrow night with, I can't remember what's on the menu right now for tomorrow night, but, whatever it is, I'll see you there. Have a good night, and as usual, unpleasant dreams.